I would like to show you the graph that clearly shows the difference between a man and a woman, because men and women are very different, and you will see it in the graph. So now, this is value in the graph, and this is time. Some of you've seen this graph, but I'm gonna go over it in more details today. When a girl is born, a woman is born, she is born right here. Vedas are explaining that this is very close to Creator. And so when she's born, she is already feminine. She is gentle, soft, kind, compassionate, wise, loyal, pure. She has all the greatest qualities to be a loyal and wonderful wife, mother. Everything is with her. And so all of those qualities has to be here, and throughout the life, she needs to stay up here. And what do you think was happening? Who was protecting her so that she can stay in her feminine energy, loyal, gentle, kind, and soft? Who was this duty to protect her? And question for you, protect from what? So that she doesn't drop to masculine energy that is here at the zero. Who wants to guess? Who was protecting her and from what?
Was it her father?
Father, very good. He was the first one to protect his daughter, but protect from what? From what?
Life.
Life, but what specifically?
All challenges, like different situation, work-wise, if she doesn't like her work, to work hard.
Ladies, main duty of a father, which was her first protector, father, was to protect her from worries and stresses. Worries and stresses get us from here to there. And that's how we degrade into the masculine energy. My friend has a daughter. She's 2 years old. And she walks with a little purse, a necklace. And she goes with a purse and necklace even to the bathroom, even to the yard, to tell her daddy, Blue lives right here, and her hips are moving like mom's. And she goes to the kitchen and the living room and to anybody's house and the playground with the purse and the necklace, because that's how girls are. Feminine, cute, joyful, loving, pure. This is how we're born. And our job is to stay here. And so the first protector was the father. Second, who was the second protector? Husband. Very good. And basically a duty of a father was to find a protector who will take responsibility over his daughter to continue to protect her from what?
From the stress and worries.
Yes. From stresses and worries, not worrying about money, not worrying about bills, not worrying about anything. Because when a woman is overstressed, what do you think? She's danger to who? Question to you.
The whole family, really.
Yes, and mainly?
To kids?
Whole family, meaning husband, kids, and mainly to herself. Because when a woman is mad, stressed, worried, her anxiety, her fear, her stresses, you can feel it for 10 miles away. There's a huge impact. And so after a father and a husband, whose duty was to continue to protect her?
Herself?
It's never a woman's duty to protect herself. Good guessing though. It was sons. Father is aging, and now son takes over. If she doesn't have a son, it's her daughter's husband. So woman was always under the protection. Any questions about it? Now, in the modern society, we are not protected by parents. Can we agree to that? We're not.
Yeah.
And therefore, we are dealing with all kinds of chronic pains, mental pains, physical pains. And then my question to you, be authentic, because I would like for you to just get present to how much, because again, if a woman is living in the feminine energy under protection, she stays right here, high here. But if she's not under protection, what do you think happens to her? Does she go up or down?
Down.
Down. And so she starts to go down. And my question to you, because some of you still working full-time or part-time, how much stresses of making money, stresses of paying bills, by the way, dating is also a huge stressor to women. How much stresses are impacting you? Health, your emotional, physical health, and also how is it impacting your relationships and dating? Because I want you to get present to it. If you're not clearly get how much it's impacting you, you're going to continue surviving life being in the survival masculine energy. And we're not born to survive. We're born to live. So who wants to share?
I could share.
Thank
because
you.
I feel like this resonates with me a lot. I mean, at the point in my life, I honestly taking 100% responsibility of like my actions later. And then, so like I understand like my greater purpose of like me being a single mother right now. But if I did have that protection, which I do feel missing in like my daily life, that protection and provision, I think I would be able to flow, and it makes me emotional. It's so much easier, and I wouldn't get so snappy or be so tired. I can be radiant in how I want to be every day. You know, I want to be radiant and feminine and everything, but sometimes it's just like that imbalance stuff, you know. So I would say if I had that, I would 100% be way more chill. And my nervous system, it's honestly my nervous system that I feel is like through the roof sometimes. So yeah.
Thank you, Sarah, for your vulnerability and authenticity. I'm hardly holding my tears, and I'm doing because my mascara gonna go all over like it did few weeks ago in one of the programs, and it was a mess. But I want to thank you for really getting present to what the stress is costing you and your girls, not being under the protection. Thank you. Let me ask you, ladies, what like feminine energy is made of when we're born from the energy and feeling of loyalty, wisdom, spirituality, kindness, compassion, gentleness, softness, but a masculine energy, what is it made of?
Testosterone?
No, on the physical level, but
Competition.
What is it?
Competition.
Competition, sure, but what is the main duty? It's mainly to survive and protect. Like bulldozer, survive, fight, protect, move forward. And so everything that you are describing, Mira, you are operating in this masculine energy, survival. Makes sense? And I'll support others, I'll protect them. This is all. Let's talk about men. When a man is born, by the way, when a girl is born, she doesn't need to become a girl and a woman. She has everything. She just needs to stay here if she's under protection. When a man is born, he's right here at 0. In order for him to become a man, he actually needs to become a man. He is not born with biceps and triceps. He's not born as a successful man, as a man who is a provider and protector. And we see a lot of those. A broken, lazy man who just complain and do feely, listen to me. This is a woman's responsibility to share her feelings. And so a man, how he becomes a man? Bruce Lee wouldn't be a Bruce Lee if kids in school and in his neighborhood would not bully him. And so a boy, when he goes into kindergarten, somebody hurts his feelings and then he punched them back and he got strong. He's like, oh, I did something right. And he solved his problem. he feels more and more stronger. So a man thing, they don't even go up like that. They go up like this. They fail, they learn something, they get up and grow. They fail, they got up and they're moving. This is how he becomes a man. He gotta go through so much trouble. Girl broke up with him because he's a loser. He's learning, okay, I actually need to take her to cafe or buy her a gift so she doesn't dump me. It makes him stronger. He knows how to fight to protect his dignity and honor. He becomes stronger. Then in college, he got good grades. He graduated. He becomes more confident. He gets a bad job first, makes little income compared to other boys. Guys, he feels like a loser. That means he needs to get a better job. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He feels like a loser. He becomes even more successful in order to get a girlfriend. And then he buys a car, and then he buys a house, and then he marries. And all of that makes him a man. Ladies, please know, if you get a man's world, by the way, is made out of results. This is their world, results. And they measure, excuse my language, their balls compared to the results. Oh, you have a pretty wife, you have a home, you have a Tesla. That means I respect you. You got your, excuse my language, shit together. And if you're a lazy bum and you don't have a job and a girlfriend, he doesn't respect himself and nobody else respects him. But when we women start to degrade, we start to seek in the man's world, we're trying to get results as well. But this is a man's world. Because a woman, if she doesn't have a spiritual practices on a daily basis, the world, we're living in a masculine world, we're going to continue degrading.